Hi everybody, welcome back to the Power Surge Method channel, and today we're going to be doing another follow along stretching session covering a pancake, a revised version of my original video. So the only thing you'll need for today is your floor and just your willingness to be open-minded with all the stretches that we're doing. So get yourself into a comfortable position and let's get into it. So the first thing we begin with is, again, bringing our awareness back to the breathing. So start to begin breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out, while massaging with your thumb around the sternum. And just breathe and get connected to that breath. Find different spots along that bony part of your chest. This activates your breathing muscle called diaphragm, and along with getting you more relaxed into that parasympathetic state. Index finger, middle finger, and just massaging into the jaw. Again, breathing through your nose. Find different spots along that jaw. Right in the corner. 3, 2, and 1. And last one, just massaging under the ribs, trying to get deep from the middle to the sides. Again, activating that diaphragm, that breathing muscle that regulates the pressure inside your abdomen. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. And then before we go into the stretches, just activate the core by doing some dead bugs and bird dogs, and then we'll get into the stretching. So the first thing I like to do is just get into the lying position on your back, resist with your right arm into the left knee, and then simultaneously bringing the left arm and right leg towards the ground, keeping the lower back on the floor nice and flat, controlling. This activates the core, hip flexors, mobilizing the areas that we're going to be using, increasing the core temperature in the body. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. And we change sides. Left arm into the right knee. Three, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, and now we turn over to our palms and knees, keeping the lower back flat, just raising the arm and the leg without that using the lower back. So imagine that you have a glass on your lower back and you don't want to drop it. Activating back of your shoulder and your glutes. I'm already starting to feel a little bit warm. Moving. Two more. And time. Beautiful. Now that we activated our core and got our temperature a little bit up, we're going to begin with the stretches. We're going to start in the standing position, nice and wide with our feet. We're going to raise our pelvic floor up, keeping the lower back flat, and then hinge as far as we can, and then back up so that we're activating those hamstrings, warming them up before we start passive stretching. Make sure that lower back stays flat. And as soon as you start to feel the rounding, you come back up. Leaning into your toes. One more. And dropping all the way down. And start to breathe. If at any time it feels like it's too much on the back of the knees, you come out of this stretch. Otherwise, just keep holding. Allow the body to relax. In your own time, you can walk your hands a lot further back. And 5 more seconds. And gently come out of the stretch. Nice work. And from here we transition to the frog stretch. Just getting your knees as far as you can, wide, as far as you can. Turn out your feet. And just focus on your breath here. Again, allowing the body to relax. With deep inhalation, deep exhalation. In through the nose, out through the nose. We're gonna stay here for a couple of minutes. And after the 2 minutes, we apply some isometric contractions. We got 1 more minute. Passive stretches are all about the patience. So just focus on your breath. I know it becomes hard sometimes, so you just gotta let that brain deviate from the thinking about the stretch by focusing on your breath. You got 15 seconds. From here, we're going to be resisting into the floor with our knees. Not too hard, about 20% effort to start with. 3, 2, and 1. And then apply pressure down to the floor with your knees, pushing down. Keep resisting, 10 seconds. Activation of the inner thighs. 3, 2, 1, relax. And then actively trying to pull them apart, separate ways. So you should feel more activation in your glute. Actively trying to slide out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. And we come out of the stretch. And from here, get your hands out wide, fingers pointing to the side. And then we're gonna raise 10 reps, knees towards the side, not moving the lower back, pushing through the left arm and raising into the left leg. Three, 2, 1, hold. 3, 2, 1, and change. Nice and controlled. Three, 2, 1, and then hold. 5, and come out of the stretch. Beautiful. Now that we've done adductor stretch to let them rest, I'm just going to transition to the pancake and get into the nice and wide position. And from here, we're just going to gently move towards one side, forward, and then the other side. Again, dynamic movement. Just getting that body to move. And then forward as far as you can. If you go a little bit by a little bit, that's okay as well. Just work with your range. Three, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. And from here, we're gonna move side to side with one arm. We're just gonna alternate for 20 reps and then change to static exercises. So try and open up the chest and then lengthen through the lats. Tend to go. Last one, and time. Awesome work. Then from here, we're going to focus on more of a static stretch. So again, lean towards one side, just focus on the breathing. And getting that chest towards one knee. And keeping your spine nice and straight, so you don't want to round. Just focus on the hinging movement in your hips. All right, in 5 seconds, we're going to push down into the floor, contract everywhere, and with the leg down into the floor, and point your toes, lock the thighs, reach, contract. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big breath in, big breathe out, sink a bit lower, and come back up, and then try and get that leg off the ground as high as you can, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. From here, we're going to focus on the other side. And focusing on your breath. In 5 seconds, we're going to apply the isometric contractions again. 3, 2, 1, point your toes, push down, reach, contract your fists together. 3, 2, 1, big breath in, big breathe out. And again, pushing into the floor and lifting as high as you can. If it doesn't lift off of the floor, that's fine too, because you're still fighting to get that leg back up. And relax. Nice work. And from here, to allow those hamstrings and hip flexors to relax again, we're going to transition to half frog, half split, and then get more into the straight leg, more of a split position. And again, you can be either on your elbows or on your palms, totally your preference. Sometimes I transition to my palms just to get that anterior tilt of my pelvis, lifting the hip bones up, not fully neutral with my pelvis position. Alright, we've got 1 more minute on this side. Then we apply resistance, pushing down into the floor with the feet and knees. Again, you gotta search for that discomfort, right? Because that's where the growth lies. If you're just going to pull back all the time and not feel the stretch, you're never gonna grow. So you just gotta feel it out and focus on the breath. Good, 15 seconds. 5. And start to resist into the floor with your foot, activating all the muscles, with your knee driving down. Not too hard, 20% effort. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Try and slide it out again. 3, 2, and 1, and gently come out of the stretch. And you're gonna actively lift off with a straight leg, nice and wide with the palms, fingers pointing out. Just get that leg to the side and then raise it as high as you can. Three, 2, 1, and time. We're going to change to the other side. Just focus on the breath once again, allowing the body to relax. For me, it's really hard to stretch the adductors, and my middle splits are the most stubborn area in the body. So I constantly work on them. So that's my weakness, allowing to spend some time on that. One more minute. Twenty seconds left. All right, in 5 seconds, we're gonna push down into the floor and resist, contracting with the knees, with your thighs, pushing down, resisting into the floor with your foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax, trying to push it out a little bit. And gently come out. And from here, again, palms to the side, fingers pointing out. And you're going to raise that foot towards the side, pointing your toes, contracting your thighs. Three, 2, and 1. Awesome work. All right, I'm pretty sweaty at the moment, but it's hot too. So now that you've stretched, and we go back to the pancake. If you don't have the mobility and you're struggling to forward fold, then put something underneath your hips, like a step ladder, cushion. So it just helps to be in a more of an advantaged position, okay? And from here, we're gonna forward fold and just focus on static stretch in your own time. Just getting that chest towards the ground as far forward as you can. Breathing, relaxing.
45 seconds left. And 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. And then from here we're going to resist down to the floor, point your toes, driving down with the feet, contracting. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then lifting off of the ground, lean back, point the fingers into the floor, and try and raise both legs off the ground. At any time you can drop down and then go again. 3, 2, and 1. Might get a cramp in your hip flexors, that's totally fine. Just shake the legs off if you need to. Get to the sides, just allowing yourself to be in that crescent position and just stretching the knee down, reaching towards the other side. And change sides. Getting that knee down, reaching forward to the side, just getting that arm over. Five seconds. Beautiful. And then if you're up for it, either stay in the frog, half split, half frog, or get into the full side split position to get into that straight leg conditioning to get better at full splits. Just allow yourself to support yourself with the arms again. We're not conquering here anything, just trying to get better without current condition. Feet parallel, and just support yourself with the arms, lifting the pelvic bones up. So again, focusing that anterior tilt of the pelvis, just breathing. You can put yoga blocks as well, where your palms are. Just be more elevated if you're not too close to the floor. sliding them out in your own time. Oh, we're almost there. Now resist, contract your legs, pushing them down into the floor. Three, two, one. Relax and gently come out of the stretch. Shake your legs off if you need to. Just take your time because it is quite an intense stretch. And then from here, we're going to do one more fold and just go as deep as you can. Just take your time and just focus on going down towards the ground. And gently come out of the stretch. Beautiful work, guys. Hope you enjoyed this routine and it wasn't too hard. Let me know what you think down below. There's also a lot more videos in my previous years that I posted, so follow along too. There's some front splits, some mixed sort of stretching routines, and we'll see you next time. Let me know what you guys want to see in the next video too. We'll see you soon.